guys, it's your girl Gems and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Gemma Springer and I am a second-year medical student studying at the University of the West Indies in Mona, Jamaica. And here on YouTube I do videos where I share with you guys my journey throughout medical school, and I also share with you guys other aspects of my life. So if you have not subscribed and those are, things that you are interested in, go ahead and click the subscribe button. So guys, on my Instagram, I asked you guys to ask me whatever questions you have for me, and in this video I'm going to be answering them. Now I did ask you guys to ask me questions like twice. The first time was during exams, like in May or like slightly before exams, so I did repost it again and I did get a few more questions, so I'm glad I did that. So I received a total of about 8 questions, so I'm going to try to answer them as best as I can so I don't make this video too long. Alrighty, so the first question: how are exams going and how do you go about preparing for them? Well, how are exams going? Well, I mean, like I said, I did do this video pretty late. I did ask this question like a few months ago, so my exams are now done, but thank you for asking. They went well. I do have a review of my first year of medical school, and I do have a vlog where I shared with you how I was preparing for my exams during that time, so I will leave that up here or like in the description box in case you want to watch that. But as for how I went preparing for them, I actually started preparing for my exams like at the beginning of the semester, because I don't think that you should, well, at least in medical school, that you should wait until like a few weeks before the exam then to start learning everything. You should really start learning from like the get-go. So when it came down to exams, I had already exposed myself to all of the material. I was just reviewing, and what I did to review, I was just doing my flashcards, I was reading the lectures, and I was also revisiting topics in the textbooks that I wasn't too confident about. I also did practice questions, because if you're learning all the material and you don't know how to apply it, like what's the sense? So those are the things I did to prepare for my exams. Okay, next question. How do you stay motivated, especially when you don't want to? Now, I feel like I get this question a lot, especially from friends. I don't find that there's too many times when I don't feel motivated to do work. Like, I do procrastinate, I'm not gonna lie, I do procrastinate sometimes. But I don't find myself feeling unmotivated to do the work a lot of the time. But when I do, okay, so my motivation stems a lot from where I am now, like in terms of my financial situations and like just where I am right now in life. So what I like to do is just think about where I want to be, and that just motivates me to just push myself so I can get to that. Because if I want to get to that, that goal in my life, the only way I can get there is if I put in the work now. And I was actually watching this guy, his name is Ali Abdal, he's here on YouTube, and he was talking about, I think, how to be motivated or something about motivation, and he mentioned it's some principle. I don't remember what the principle is called, but it's basically when you use, what is it? Oh my gosh. It's basically when you think about your goal and you think about where you are now, and it's kind of like a bridge you have to cross to like get to that goal, and the only way to get to that goal is to cross that bridge, and the only way to cross that bridge is to put in the work. So that is how I stay motivated to do my work. I don't really know if I answered this question properly. I don't know, but I hope I did. I really do. Like, just think about where you are now and where you want to get, and push yourself to get there. Okay, so moving on to question 3. Okay, it says, contemplating studying at Mona. How is it? Is it safe? Well, I know that in the Caribbean, Jamaica does get a bad rep for violence and lots of crime, especially in Barbados. Like, I feel Jamaica gets a terrible rep in Barbados for having lots of crime, but as more people travel to Jamaica and then they come back and they tell their friends and their family, like, Jamaica is so beautiful, oh my gosh. And I'm one of those people, because until I went to Jamaica, I've always heard Jamaica is so dangerous, Jamaica is so violent, Jamaica has so much crime, you gotta be careful, blah 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 blah. That's literally all I knew going to Jamaica until I got there. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. But in terms of how it is there, it's honestly like anywhere else to me. I mean, yeah, you do have to be a bit more careful than if you are in Barbados. And I think this person that asked me this question is from Barbados, so if you aren't, I'm sorry, but I'm speaking in terms of Barbados. I don't know. Hope so. I hope you're from Barbados. Anyways, you do have to be a bit more cautious than if you're in Barbados. Like, definitely keep your bag close. Be aware of your surroundings. But I feel like you should be aware of your surroundings no matter where you go and what country you're in. So there's that. And in terms of the campus itself, well, it is an open campus, meaning anyone can walk in. It's not a private school where, well, I don't really know how private schools are, but it's not a private school, so anyone can just walk in. Yeah, there are gates there and there are guards, but anyone can walk in. So just always be aware of your surroundings and be careful no matter where you go. And I'm not just talking about Jamaica, like anywhere you go, be careful. And yeah, it's even like Cave Hill. Cave Hill, anyone can walk into Cave Hill too, so yeah, I wouldn't say it's completely unsafe. It's definitely not as safe as Barbados, sad to say, because yeah, the crime rate is higher there. The statistics don't lie, okay? So just be careful. Okay, so question number 4. Was it hard leaving your old friends and adjusting to new ones? Well, of course it was hard leaving my friends. Like, I've been with these people for the past 7 years of my life, and the thing is that I just packed up and literally left the country without a single one of them. So yeah, it was hard. And the thing is too, unlike the other Bajans who came to Jamaica to study medicine in my year, I didn't have anybody from my school. Like, they had at least one person from their school and I had no one. But the thing is, God did put some things in place before he sent me there. So the thing is, right, within that year that I was applying to all these different schools, I ended up meeting every single one of those people that I went to Mona to study with in Jamaica from Barbados, except for two. So the first one of the 2 people that I met excluding from that is a guy who I did not know at all until I got to Jamaica. The second one I did not meet in that year. I met him like way before, when I was in 5th form and we were taking lessons together for Spanish. The other people, I met one of them through a friend, and the other I also met through a friend, and we kept in contact because we were both applying for St. George's University. And the other I met through lessons when I was taking lessons for chemistry for Cape. So yeah, I wasn't completely alone. It's just like there were more acquaintances than friends. So in terms of my close friends, I did not have a single one of them there with me, which honestly was hard. In terms of adjusting to new ones, I don't find adjusting to, like, getting used to new friends was particularly hard for me. I'm just a type of person that would just, I don't make a lot of friends. Like, I'm not the type of person, okay, basically I'm not an extrovert, okay? I don't just go out and meet new people like that. I would go out, yeah, I would say hi to you, but we're not gonna keep in contact, if you get what I mean. Like, I may take your contact number, but we're just not gonna keep in contact. So for you to be my friend like that, we have to stay in contact like a lot. Like, we really have to get to know each other. So with the few close friends that I made, I don't think it was hard getting used to them because I feel like we had a lot in common. And yeah, they're really cool and I love them. Okay, so the next question says, what's your life goal besides career-wise? Okay, so my life goal can be broken down into like 3 parts. So my ultimate, like, first and foremost life goal is to be serving God and being happy. My second is to be happily married and build a wonderful family with my future husband. And the third is to be financially well off so that my kids will never have to miss out on anything. So the person who asked the 6th question asked, how do you get into the USMLE program at UWI? So from this question, I'm thinking that you are asking about the classes I take for the USMLE. Well, that company is not affiliated with UWI. It's just that they cater to students who go to UWI. But it's not that you have to go to UWI to be tutored by them. You can be from whatever university. It's just that they are based in Jamaica, so they cater very well to UWI students. And I don't think have I ever said their name? I don't know, but in case I haven't, the company is called First Step USMLE, and how you can sign up is just by going on their website, First Step USM. What's the website called? Hold on. Right, so you can just type in firststepusmle.com and it will bring you to their website, where you will see products and services at the very top, and you can click that and you will see all of the services they offer. And if you can't find exactly what you're looking for, or you don't know what you're looking for in their services, you can book a free 30-minute consultation on their website. So number 7 asks, what is your skincare routine? Well, I did not know people were interested in that. I think I'll do that in a different video, just because I have started to see a dermatologist. If you're wondering, this is not my fresh face. It does look really good though, but it's not my fresh face. I do have on foundation just to like make this video look good. But I have started seeing a dermatologist and I have seen improvements in my skin. So I could do a skincare routine if that is something other people are interested in. I'd be happy to do it. Just let me know if that's something you want to see. And now let's go on to the final question. It says, hey, what advice would you give to someone new to medical school? Well, I actually have a video on this already, so I will link it in the description box for you, as well as up here in the iCards. But if I had to choose 2 pieces of advice to give you, I would say 1, make a study routine from very early and don't watch other people. Like, don't pay attention to them, because you will feel bad, because if you watch people are going to make it seem like they have everything together when they don't. So don't watch people and make your own study routine from early. And if you want, you can use the tips that I gave in my previous video. And the second piece of advice I would say is to study from very early. Don't wait until the last minute to start studying, because you will find yourself drowning. You will find yourself, Johnny, listen to me, you will find yourself drowning. Okay, don't wait until the very last minute. I will say again, don't wait until the very last minute to start studying. Medical school is a lot of work, and you don't want to have that work pile up on you. Start studying from early. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. Start studying from early. And you know, based on your question, I'm assuming that you are a student going into your first year of medical school. So if that's the case, I do suggest you check out Caribbean Med, because they have honestly such great tips that I wish I knew before going into medical school. So yeah. And yeah guys, those are all the questions that I got from my Instagram. I hope I answered them well for you. I really do. And if you have any more questions, you can definitely feel free to message me on Instagram, because I do respond. And oh yeah, I do have to tell you about a company that I am a brand ambassador for. And I don't know why it took me so long to share it with you guys on YouTube, but I have on my Instagram, so like, I don't know why. But anyways, it's called Match Resident. If you don't know what Match Resident is a company that was made specifically for international medical graduates who are looking to apply for residency in the States. However, if you are not an international medical graduate, you can definitely still use them. And basically it's a website that has an algorithm where you can input stuff like your grades, your USMLE grades, whether or not you've had clinical experience in the States, and a whole bunch of other things. And what it does is that it narrows down for you the best programs that you have a shot at getting into. And I think honestly it would save you a lot of time and money, so you wouldn't have to be calling the programs directly, like all those programs directly, to find out whether or not they even take international students, because what it says on the different websites may in fact not be true, or it might just like not be completely true. So Match Resident has this thing where they call the different programs every single year to find out if everything on the websites are up to date and exactly what it is they require, or if they even accept international medical graduates. So I think Match Resident is definitely something, if you are an international medical graduate looking to apply for residency in the States, is definitely something you should look into. And honestly, when the time comes around, I do plan to use Match Resident because I honestly do think it's really good. So if you do decide on using Match Resident, you can get 15% off by using the code LifeOfGem15. And that brings us to the end of this video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you have any questions, you can feel free to DM me on Instagram. I will respond. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Do subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below what videos you would like me to do. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!